and welcome. I'm Megyn Kelly. Would you consider an open marriage or any sort of consensual, non-monogamous relationship? Some might call it monogamish, a term that has been used to describe couples who are together, committed, but not sexually exclusive. There are different types of these relationships: open marriages, swinging, and polyamory. And today we are going to go in depth on a few. First up, I recently spoke to one Texas-based family who defined their relationship as a committed partnership between three people. Watch.
Me and Brooke met in a nightclub in Austin, Texas. And when we first got together, Brooke made it very clear that she wasn't going to give up women for me because she'd been having relationships with women up to then. And I responded and said, well, if that's the case, then I'm not going to give them up for you either. And we sort of started our relationship. Kind of mutual understanding. Yeah, but it was good because we had that open communication right at the beginning. We would go out and, we would meet girls together, and nothing really turned into a real relationship until we met Jane.
In a typical monogamous relationship, I would always get bored very fast. So I've never really had any serious relationship like past 3 months because I'm like, I'm over that, I always move on to the next one,
Give you breakfast pieces.
Get him.
I have a relationship with Adam, I have a relationship with Jane, and the three of us have a relationship together. So they each provide things for me in that relationship that the other one can't.
Please welcome Brooke Shedd, Adam Lyons, and Jane Shalakhova. Great to have you all here. All right, so this is fascinating, and we have been referring to you as a throuple, right? There's a couple, and you guys are like a throuple. The three of you, it seems to work for you. Now, I have to start with you, Adam, because I think every man in America is looking at you like, that guy's got it made. How does it, But did you always have aspirations of a relationship like this?
No, I don't think I did. I think most of us find ourselves falling into a relationship. They call it falling in love. And that's kind of what happened. I fell into this. And I'm not complaining about it, but it can be really hard work as well, like any good relationship.
It also seems like it can be a blessing. You have another person there. The responsibilities are split 3 ways. But I would think that if I were in one of your positions, I would get jealous of the other woman. Do you ever get jealous?
There's absolutely jealousy all the time. But you kind of have to question yourself when that comes up. It's like, why am I jealous? Is this actually a problem that I have with my partner? Or is it a problem I have with myself and it's something I need to look into personally? And I love the both of them and I want them to be happy. So when I have jealousy, I try and remember that they need to work on their relationship as well.
You know how when you have 2 best friends, you have 3 best friends and two pair off, and the third one is left feeling like, hey, what about me? Does that ever, are 2 of you closer than 2 others? Or is it all equal?
We are bonding on different points together. So, for example, Adam and Brooke are very big on fantasy world and LARP and old medieval kind of times, where me and Adam are based more realistic and more work, progressive stuff, whereas me and Brooke are more feminine, watching movies, kind of chill time. So each couple of us bonding on different spots between each other. So I don't get as much jealous when Adam and Brooke go to rent fair. I'm like, oh, please go, I don't need to be there. And vice versa. When me and Adam do work trips, Brooke is like, oh, it's going to be all work and boring. You guys go, so it's...
What about you, Adam? Do you ever get jealous when Jane and Brooke go off together?
It's tough. I sit indoors playing video games with the boys. I'm really, I get really sad about it.
I'll bet.
On all the shopping, you get so jealous.
If I may, how do you sleep at night? What's the sleeping arrangement?
So right now things are kind of crazy because we're sleep training our infant son, and then I'm hugely pregnant, so sleep is uncomfortable anyway. But generally, we all share a king-size bed.
The 3 of you?
Yeah.
That's so uncomfortable. Even my husband and I and our 3-year-old can't fit in the king-size bed comfortably.
Our kids are not allowed in the bed. That's rule number 1.
But there's an art to it. We have 2 bed sheets, and so there's a line right down the center, and I overlap them over me in the middle, so I can get out in the middle of the night if I need to go and pee.
So when the feeling comes over you and you're in the mood for a little lovin', how does that work? Right? Do you kick somebody out, or what happens?
Well, ideally, the 3 of us are together. That's our perfect scenario. But sometimes if one person's not feeling it, that person tends to give the other 2 a bit of private time, some grown-up time. or we'll watch.
You're
the
kind of
kids.
talking me into it.
Yeah, it's
Right? How many times have you been there with your husband and you're like, I'm really not. What if there were another person in the bed? You could be like, there's Jane.
it's really convenient.
Try her.
That actually happens more often than we'd like to admit. It's so convenient.
All right, so now you two have a son and a child on the way.
I have a son. We have a son together. They just had a child together, and we have another one on the way.
So how does that work with like the children? How are they understanding the relationship?
Well, the firstborn, he's 8 now. So I came into a relationship with, he was already 3. And I became his cool parent figure, not necessarily a mom, but we hang out lots of times. I always babysit him and we bonded, but I let him call me Jane just because I don't want to push mommy role in any way. Whereas our 3-year-old, I was there when he was born. So I am a mom and Brooke is a mom as well. So we're both moms.
Nobody's
So it's
married.
felt-
Is anybody married? Okay, so it's not like against the
illegal.
law. Right, exactly. What about your families? How have they reacted?
Oh, goodness. I think it was a bit of a shock at first. Honestly, coming out as bisexual to my family was easier than coming out as being in a poly family.
Is that how you refer a poly family?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to explain.
It's how people refer to us typically.
Okay.
We think of ourselves just as family. We don't put a label on it. We're just us. And we kind of keep to ourselves, do our own thing. And our friends that know, but that's about it.
Now, is anyone else going to join the group? Is this it?
Not currently.
Yeah.
We kind of like the dynamic that we've got it now. One of the big things in our relationship is everything's open for communication. You can always bring up a subject and we'll all talk about it. No one gets judged for saying anything. So if one of them or myself would say, hey, you know what, I want to bring somebody in, there would be discussions about it.
Talk about it.
Yeah.
And it's love. I mean, what you're feeling for one another down the line and back again is love.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's coming up to 6 years now of the 3 of us all being together. It's funny, when we first came out, we'd already been together 3 years, and everyone's like, oh, this is a fad, they're just doing it to get on TV. But no, this is our family. It's 6 years and still going.
It must be hard to get like a reservation, figure out the plane seating. There's all sorts of hierarchical things where you'd have to like add an extra.
Valentine's Day is hard because there's always couples seating. You have to like persuade them to add another chair.
Get a load of us. Thank you for sharing your story.
Of course.
All the
you.
best to you and good luck on the
Thank
birth of
you.
your child.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.